am very, very excited to review this skincare product. I have been eyeing it for a while on Amazon, thirsting over it, to be honest, because I love a good facial, but it's currently not in the budget. And like most people, I struggle with blackheads around my nose and just sebum, that disgusting substance that forms in your pores from normal everyday life, oils in your skin, makeup, sweat, all the things. So it's natural, you know, but you need a deep clean every once in a while, and when you go to a facialist or an esthetician and you get like a proper facial done, they extract all that for you. But I was looking for a way to do it at home, and like the blackhead cleansers and masks were just not doing a deep enough clean for me. And so I found this product on Amazon. It's by a company called ILSO. It is a K-beauty brand. They sell this kit. It comes with these three things. You get a super melting sebum softener solution. You get these cotton sheet pads, and basically these get soaked with this solution and you let it sit on your face for about 15 minutes. Then you remove it. And then you go in with this tool to actually scrape out the sebum. It's called Deep Clean Master. I'm excited to use this. I'm also a little bit scared because I don't want to like break my skin or anything, but I watched a lot of videos on the Amazon product page and it looks pretty straightforward. I'm going to open this all up and then we are going to see what magic we can make happen. Okay, so inside the box, we have the super melting sebum softener. And this looks like it's going to last a while because you just basically wet each of the pads here, and it doesn't look like they take too much to soak. So these are skin wrap cotton pads. There's 40 of them in the box, so that feels like it will last a good amount of time. And in the video I saw, you can put it here, you can put it here, you can put it here. I think for today, I'm just gonna test on my nose because I tend to get them right around here and even like creeping into this area. Obviously you can't see them like to the naked eye, but I see them. When I get up close to my skin, I see them. And just for your overall skin health, to prevent yourself from getting pimples and breakouts, it's good to do a deeper cleaning once in a while. Okay, and then last thing is this scraper. They call it the ILSO Deep Clean Master. She looks cute. And it has this little protective cap. Ooh, this is silicone, a nice silicone cover to protect the blade. And to the touch, it doesn't feel like super sharp or crazy. I definitely want to practice with this and go slow because I don't want to like break anything. So this is for later. We're going to put this aside. The first step is to soak one of these pads and lay it over your face for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna leave it on for 15 because I don't see any harm in doing that. One super important thing is they say to make sure that you've washed your face with warm water and just opened up your pores before you do this. So I just took a shower, but you could also just wash your face. Just make sure your skin is ready, prepped, and clean for this before you go in and do it. All right, so I'm gonna take out one of these strips and, okay, so it opens like this. Just gonna quickly, just doesn't hurt, mix everything around, make it fresh. So then this opens up and I'm going to soak the pad with the solution. Ooh, it smells clean. So it's definitely soaked. I'm making sure it's right on the areas that I want to target. So I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes and then I'll be back to do the scraping. So it's been 15 minutes. It's still wet, so it didn't dry out. Like some of those nose strips from the past, like the Pore ones, you wet them at first and they get crunchy and crispy and like then you take it off and all the blackheads are on them. This doesn't get dry like that. It stayed wet, and it even said on the package, like if it dries out, you can wet it like as it's on your face with more of this solution. It also tingled a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. So it kind of felt like something was working on my skin. So that's great. So I'm going to take it off now. Okay. And just want to show a quick before. on my nose. Like, it's hard to see, but if you look really, really, really close, you can probably see some blackheads. I know if I went for a facial, she would be like, you have a ton of buildup, because it's happened to me before. I take pretty good care of my skin, but I've been told by estheticians that I have oiliness and buildup in this area. That's where I tend to get more congested. And so it's all in the spirit of maintenance and prevention, right? I'm gonna go in with this. I have a mirror here, so I'm just gonna kind of test a little bit. It's not super sharp, like I said. Oh man, but if you just like lightly, oh my God. Ew. Do you see that? It's just from a few. Oh my gosh. See what I'm saying? There's like all this stuff on your skin. Okay, so like right here is where I tend to get some buildup. So I'm just pressing lightly and sliding over my skin. Whoa. Gross. I also get some right here on the tip of my nose. It's like a hard place to get if you think about it, because your cleaning products, you don't really like concentrate a lot on that, but there's skin and there's pores here that need cleaning. Ooh, I want to keep going before I wipe it. Just so you can really see all that we're getting. So I'm not applying a lot of pressure, like I said. It's not super sharp. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to cut myself, which is great because I was worried about that. I looked up some other tools and people had like scary reviews of them like cutting their face and stuff. So you can see there's a little redness forming because I am applying some friction and pressure here, but it doesn't hurt. And honestly, I've had facials where it does really hurt. So I like this because I can control the amount of pressure that I'm putting. Ooh, I love this. Making sure I get on the crevices here. A lot of buildup happens here. This is crazy. I would really love to do it here and maybe here. Definitely here. A lot gets caught here. Wow. Look at all that. Ew. All that was on my skin and I was not gonna get that off. I exfoliate and clean my skin regularly and I still have that on my face. Ew. So I love that first pass so much on my nose. I'm gonna go and do it on my chin now. So I'm just loading up the cotton pad with the solution, making sure it's all wet. I'll be back in 15 minutes. All right, we're back. It's been 15 minutes. Taking this off. We're gonna go in again. This stuff is really key to get out of your pores, I'm telling you, to prevent the blackheads from forming in the first place. As you can see, it's red because I'm applying pressure. That's disgusting, but also really satisfying. Really glad I did that section. Could also do this section too, if you need it. I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight, but love it, I'm a fan. Now that I'm finished with this treatment, I'm gonna go put on my skincare and just make sure I really soothe and moisturize my skin, because as you can see, there's a little bit of redness, but it doesn't hurt, it doesn't sting or burn or anything. I think after doing that, just like with the facial, when you get that extraction or the sebum removal done, they go in and soothe and condition your face with a bunch of different products. So I'm gonna go do my regular skincare routine now and just make sure I soothe and moisturize my skin. I am really sold on this. I think this is a great product. This is pretty much what they would get off your face if you went for a facial. For a pretty good deal on Amazon, I got enough supplies for me to do this for months, like months. There's 40 cotton pads in here and you can repurchase these as you need them. This, I feel like, is gonna last a while. So you could probably get 6 months of sebum removal out of all of this stuff. If you are curious, if you love the feeling of a facial, but it's not in the budget right now, but you really wanna maintain and keep your skin clean, highly suggest checking this out and trying it and seeing what results you can get. Let me know if you've tried this and what you think, or if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. I'm definitely going to start using this as part of my regular skin routine.